The wigs are wiggin'. Yes, hey cuties, Peachy here. Welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be doing a full breakdown on the newly revealed Barbie Basics You Create Deluxe kits for 2026. The wigs are back, y'all, and the faces are cartoony and the outfit pieces are questionable. I mean, it's just the price point is questionable as well. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the juicy doll tea you love. Let's get into it. Okay, so recap. Yes, the new deluxe kits dropping on Mattel Creations have been officially teased, but now we actually have some. Actually, I think we have all the stock photos that have been dropped early of the actual kits themselves. Now, the release date for these two kits will be on the 7th of April, so that is like next week. That is still a little bit away. And the price point. Yes, the price point for these two kits is still the good old $100 price point, the same like last year. Last year, there were 3 kits. This year, as we'll see, there are only 2 kits. I do think perhaps that is better, especially for people who will want to get both kits. That is cheaper than having to buy 3 kits. But at the same time, I do think it kind of takes away some of the variety that we could have gotten otherwise if they had made 3 kits. But perhaps one of the reasons why they only made 2 kits this year is because last year these kits did not do well. They've only just recently sold out, like at the end of last year. So they did not sell out immediately, and I do think people had complaints, and I do think the same people and perhaps even more people will have more and even the same complaints for these new kits. So they are now listed. The listing is live on Mattel Creations, so you can see the stock photos, and it's also now been revealed that these 2 kits are member exclusive. Last year, I don't think the kits were member exclusive, but now because they are exclusive, you gotta pay the membership fee, which is $10 basically per year. It's not too much, but it is definitely not favorable to have to pay even more. So plus the membership fee and the shipping, these kits will not just be $100. They will be definitely more, and also more for international collectors because the currency always changes. But yeah, my first impressions of these kits here on the website is that wow, wow, lots going on here. A lot is going on here. We'll get into each kit individually and the face sculpts, and I saw the face sculpts names on the descriptions, but I already forgot the names, so forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance that I'm just not going to be able to address each face sculpt by their correct name. But I'm sure you can let me know down below again, because I'm not good with names. So these just the face sculpts, once again, I think they're using some that are not as popular, or they're using face sculpts here that are not as often frequently used, which is nice. You know, it gives Barbie fans an option to have an updated version of their favorite face sculpt. But once again, the theming for this year is neutrals, beige, creams, browns. Last year it was blacks. And so I do think here, the theming of the beige and browns and creams doesn't do anything as much to improve these kits. Okay, so here's a first look at the kit number 4. The packaging, I believe, is the same like last year, which that's nice. They fit in nicely, right? They're not going to be too different on the shelf if you have them in box, right? You open it up, and then you have a nice little instruction paper, and then you have these drawers, and then these bigger drawers on the other side that contain the actual made-to-move bodies, their stands, and their heads, which, yeah, this is a really nice and sleek looking packaging. Again, I think it's pretty much the same like last year, how it opens up, the drawers, that's pretty much it. But I did not remember that you get like multiple doll stands here, which that is definitely like nice, because you're paying so much, you would assume you'd get at least a doll stand for each doll. So the bodies included here are made to move, petite, tall, and original. And then we have 3 wigs. 2 are shorter, 1 is longer. We've got 1 pair of earrings, 1 purse, 1 pair of sunglasses, 3 pairs of shoes, one of which are boots. Then we have basically 3 sets of clothing, 2 which are matching in fabric, and then one which has a kind of tulle layered looking skirt, which is very controversial apparently, and then also the Barbie bee monogram top. I like the matching sets for the outfits, the jacket, the pants, the skirt, and the top in cream. I like the texture for that clothing. So I think the clothing overall is okay. There's definitely like mix and match options here, but not as much as you'd hope, and especially not paying that much money. And speaking of, like, I thought each doll would be able to have their own pair of earrings or, you know, like bracelets, hair ties, hair accessories, belts, like, but no, there's like one pair of earrings, one pair of sunglasses, and one purse. Come on, Mattel. Surely we can throw in a couple of more plastic pieces. I mean, it could not have cost that much, right? So I do think giving each doll perhaps more jewelry would have made a big impact for sure. Like, I feel like it's a bit stingy for them to like give us so little accessories here on a kit that's like apparently a collector's dream of variety and mix and match possibilities. Like, really? I don't think so. It feels like they're giving you basically just what essentials, like, but that's it, like no more than they need to. They're giving you just enough to qualify as a kit, but like not enough. So I don't like it. I feel like they should have given you more accessories and perhaps more pairs of shoes. Again, these are plastic. Like, these, you cannot tell me they cost so much money to just give us more shoes. Like, come on. Come on. There's no painted details on these shoes, you know, like there's no painted details anywhere on these shoes, even on the bag, I don't think. So, like, come on. Anyway, I don't know. The outfit pieces are fine. And the wigs. Yes, the wigs are wiggin'. Okay, so first up we got this girl. I know that the face sculpts are Waldorf, Reed, and Sylvian or something like that. I don't know which is which, of course. So I'm not sure which one this is. But this girl, let's call her like emoji face because her eyes are so big. They actually remind me of the Sculptor Edward Scissorhands face screening. The eyes, yeah, they look so sad. They're so blue and deep. Like, I just, why? Like, the eyes to me just don't work here. They're too big. And they kind of look like a knockoff Barbie, right? Like, a lot of these face screenings are giving knockoff Barbie. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like our perception of Barbie, and, you know, obviously every person's perception of Barbie is different and what they think of when they think of Barbie. So, but I think from the reception I've heard of, like, a lot of people agree that some of these face screenings are just like, they don't really give Barbie. They're just a bit off. So this girl, again, huge eyes. I don't like it too much. I feel like it's just not giving Barbie. But I think in the wigs, she looks okay. Weirdly, I think she looks better bald, you know, like it's a look. So, yeah, she's fine. I think she's fine. She's my least favorite for sure. But in the outfit pieces, I think she's okay. I feel like, again, it's just the outfit pieces are just so lacking. Like, they're nice, but like there's just not much to do with them, you know? And unless you get the two kits, you can really only do so much with these pieces you're given, you know? Like, if you want to clothe all three dolls at the same time, you can really only do a little bit. But if you're only clothing one doll at a time, you can definitely have a bit more options with the layering and stuff. So then we have Cher. Actually, the face sculpt is called Stoyan, right? But this is Cher, right? This is the face sculpt that was used for Cher's original Barbie collector dolls that came out way back when. I mean, that's what I thought of, right? This face sculpt, the face shape, all of it, it's Cher, right? It's gotta be. I'm not the only one. A lot of people are saying that's Cher. Again, I believe the face sculpt is called Stoyan. So, but if it's not Cher, then it looks a lot like Cher, just different skin tone, obviously. So, I don't know. This is it's a bit weird because obviously, like, it looks like her, but it's not Cher. Like, it's that's like what? Okay. Anyway. I mean, maybe it isn't the face sculpt. Maybe it just looks like her. You know, that could be. I like the side glance. The side glances here, I think, are nice. For her, it works. I think she has the best face sculpt face screening out of the bunch here in this first kit. Again, maybe it's my bias because it looks like Cher, but I think she just has the most Barbie looking face, you know, like that side glance, the lips, the pouting, the really nice makeup. Like something else I kind of wished we would have gotten here with these kits is that more makeup looks, you know. There's not much makeup looks here with these dolls, the face screenings, you know, like they're mostly natural, which makes sense. I know the theming is beige and creams, but like in the other basics kits that we've gotten for this year, well, the Barbie basics and then the other kits, right, they all have like gold makeup and stuff, and I feel like they could have experimented more with the makeup looks here. But yeah, Stoyan, right, she looks good. I think she looks nice. She looks good in the wigs, especially the long one. I think that long wig really suits her. And then lastly, we've got this girl. Is she Waldorf? I don't know, but she looks nice. At least she's got a little bit of like gold makeup on her eyeshadow, I think, right? That's something at least. I think she looks good in the like blonde wig, but also like the short wig looks nice on her. The earrings look nice on her. The flouncy skirt, you know, the flouncy skirt with the tulle reminds me of something that, you know, Carrie would wear on Sex and the City. Sex and the City. That's kind of what reminds me. The skirt, you know, it's just kind of like what Carrie Bradshaw would wear. It's so Carrie coded, right? The big poofy skirt. So that's why I don't hate the skirt, but I do get why people don't like it either, because it is just so big and like what. But yeah, I think she looks nice. Definitely the expression is fine, but I am partial to a side glance, so I just don't like her as much as Stoyan from earlier. So I think overall the wigs here in this kit are not horrendous. Like they're definitely better than the wigs in the next kit. Yeah. These wigs look good compared to the other wigs in the kit number 5. The Stoyan face sculpt looking like Cher, I'm still like confused by, but I do like weirdly enough, I don't hate the big skirt. Again, reminds me of Carrie Bradshaw. And I also feel like the matching pieces look nice, you know, the sets. I just wish that they had more accessories, you know, more hair ties, more headbands, more jewelry, more purses, more variety, I feel like is what I'm looking for here, because there really isn't a lot of variety here. They just gave you the bare minimum, it feels like, and they said that's it. That's all you're getting for $100. It just doesn't feel like you're getting a lot here. Then we have the kit number 5, and the packaging is virtually the same. Just, you know, you've got different images here of the actual dolls on the front. Those are different, but when you open it up, the layout is the exact same. You have the certificate, which, by the way, these kits are black label, so they're not gold label. Last year, were they also black label? I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it feels like perhaps this year black label is new. Like they used to be gold. Not sure, but you do get a certificate. You do get, again, instructions, and the body types here are, I believe, athletic, curvy, and petite. Very interesting selection. And of course, you get the drawers with the other accessories and stands. So the face sculpts for this kit are Rose, Lizette, and Min. Again, I'm not sure which are which, but those are the names apparently. And here we once again have 3 sets of clothing, two of which are once again matching. So we have the oversized shirt with the shorts, we have the kind of gym looking pants, yoga pants, and then the top with the like stretchy looking. Then we have the kind of like cream pink colored top with the ribbons down the back, and then the kind of oversized maxi skirt that has the monogram pattern. Once again, we've got 3 different pairs of shoes, a pair of sunglasses, 1 pair of earrings, 1 purse, and a belt, which I do feel like the belt here is a unfair advantage that this kit has over the last one, because the last kit did not include a belt, and a belt can really do wonders for an outfit, and especially for mix and match possibilities. So kind of makes me wish like the last kit could have also had a belt. I don't know why they couldn't just include a belt, because like, yeah, this one has a belt, why not the other one? Just feels like you're getting a bit more here, you know, than the last kit. The wigs are, once again, 1 is super long, and then 2 are on the shorter side. I definitely the wigs here, as we'll see, the wigs are not as good, I think, in this kit, which just, you know, the wigs in general for these two kits are not amazing, but especially in this kit, just the sizing and the way they look on the dolls, it's just wrong. I mean, it's campy for sure, but like, I don't feel like that's the intended purpose for them to look campy and for them to look like, you know, like just super big wigs, like almost like drag queen wigs. Like it's just giving that kind of vibe. So first up, we got this face sculpt. Again, not sure what her name is specifically out of the three, but she kind of reminds me of Jenna Marbles. Why? I don't know why, but it's just the expression here. The lips, the shaping, the eyes. You know, I don't love the makeup. I feel like she's got like this just harsh line of eyeshadow going over her eyes. Like it should have been blended better. You know, it's not giving properly blended. So yeah, the eyeshadow here does not look very well applied. And I do makeup, so I should know. But this, yeah, the face, the lipstick is nice, and I think the wigs on her she looks okay. You know, the long wigs, and she looks nice in some of these pieces. So I don't think she's a bad doll. So she's got potential, but I do think she's my least favorite out of the bunch here. But I don't know. Do you see Jenna Marbles? Like, I see Jenna, and I miss her, by the way. And then we have this girl. I like her face screening. I think she looks so nice. Love the lashes. Like I think for her, the bare makeup is working. You know, she's got the really bronzy looking lipstick that works in her favor. Love the freckles or like beauty marks on her face, and the wigs on her work, but you can just clearly tell that they're wigs. So it doesn't really fool you into thinking like, oh my gosh, that's a wig. No, it's like, yeah, of course it's a wig. It looks like it's lifted. It looks like it's like higher up on her face and stuff. It's like floating above her face, head sculpt. So yeah, she looks nice, I have to say. I feel like in some of these she can look very different depending on the wig. So I feel like she has a lot of versatility with these pieces for sure, like different eras, different aesthetics, with also different mashups of the outfit pieces. So I feel like she has a lot of possibility. She looks just really nice, you know, like I love her expression, you know. And then lastly, we've got Miss What's Over There. Remember when I said that I like a side glance? I feel like for her, it's a bit of a gimmick. Like it's just a bit too like, oh, she's a bit too wide-eyed, you know? I don't know. Just to me, it's not giving like the expression that I think they wanted it to be. Like it's just, it looks almost comical, you know. It's like over expressing, it's like over accentuating features on her face, and like the eyes just being too large. They're almost as large as the eyes on the first girl that we saw with the blue eyes, and she looks like an emoji. Like she looks like this one also has the same problem where the eyes are just too big. But I do like the freckles on her. I like the lipstick color, and you know, she's nice. It's just the expression to me. It's like she's shocked. It's like, oh, she's shocked to be here, I guess. She's like looking to the side. What's she looking like? What's she looking at? Like, I want to know what's she looking at. Like, I'm concerned for her. Like, I want to know what's got her so concerned. And so I think she also looks good bald, but also the wigs on her look, you know, varyingly okay. So yeah, also the way that some of these boots fit these dolls, I don't love. Like the boots kind of look wonky, like the shoes are not perfect. I think with this kit you do have more possibilities because they included a belt. The belt really can just make or break an outfit, so that's really a plus in my opinion. But once again, I'm struggling here because there's not enough accessories, there's not enough earrings, not enough bracelets. There's no bracelets here, there's no necklace here. There's one pair of sunglasses, one pair of earrings, and one purse. It's like, what? It really feels like Mattel just gave us the bare minimum to qualify as a kit, and they were like, yeah, they will love this. And yeah, they should have fought twice because I don't love this. This is just very lacking. So yeah, I feel like it's not just me. Also, I looked on Reddit, and it seems like a lot of people, collectors, are not happy with the kits. You know, the face sculpt that they chose, the outfit, you know, possibilities, the pricing, obviously. And also, again, like, it seems like a lot of people agree that that looks like Cher, you know, the face sculpt. It feels like also a lot of people agree that some of these expressions and the eyes are just too large, and they look like Barbie knockoffs. They just don't look like the Barbie brand that we know, apparently. And these kits are once again done by Carlisle Nuera, and a lot of people don't like him. But I do think he does good stuff. It's just sometimes here with some of these faces, I just feel like it doesn't quite work out. And some of these wigs, you know, quite don't work out. But again, those are wigs, so we do have to give them a little bit of, you know, credit, because they're hard to do. You know, wigs are hard to do on dolls, so it's just hard to do well. So I can't, you know, blame them too much. Like, they did what they could, I'm sure, right? But at least with the outfit pieces and the accessories, like, it does feel like they could have done more. They could have, you know, perhaps included 2 purses, or again, give kit number 4 a belt. Kit number 5 has a belt, but not the other kit. Like, I feel like there's a bit of a unfairness here towards one kit. And each kit only having 1 pair of earrings each, that to me is unreal. Like, are you kidding me right now? Really? Like, each kit has 1 pair of earrings each? Really? And one pair of sunglasses? Like, can you just, like, really? It's just so bad. It's so bad. Like, come on. They could have afforded to include a couple of more accessories. It just seems so, like, they just didn't want to give us more. And they thought we wouldn't notice, but we do notice. It's, like, so clearly obvious that there's so many accessories lacking here. The outfit pieces, for what they are nice, but, like, again, if you're only dressing one doll, you do have more, you know, opportunity with layering and customizing, right? But if you're dressing all 3 dolls at the same time, you want them all to be dressed at the same time, then you are kind of limited with what you can do with these outfit pieces. You know, there's not much layering you can do. So unless you get both kits, you know, and it's like they really want to push you to get both kits, because then you do have more variety with, again, you get 1 belt, you get 2 purses, you get 2 sunglasses, and 2 pairs of earrings. Like, what? I feel like that should be included in 1 kit, all of those accessories, not just 2 kits separately. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. What do you think? Do you feel like if you would buy this for $100 US, and again, these are membership exclusive plus shipping, it's going to be at least like $130 US. Do you feel like for the price point that I mentioned, you're getting your money's worth with one of these kits? Because to me, I'd feel ripped off. Like, there's barely anything here to qualify it as a kit. You know, like, it's barely qualifying as a kit. So it just, yeah, I like the ideas here. Some of the faces are nice, some of the wigs are not horrible. The outfit pieces are nice, you know, they're not bad. These are not bad. It's just, for what they are, they're too pricey, and they should have really included more accessories, more jewelry, more shoes. Come on, it's plastic. Like, surely they can do that, right? It's like, really? I don't know. What do you think? Again, releasing on April 7th on Mattel Creations, and the pricing is $100 US each for the kits. But that really does it for the first look breakdowns on these 2 kits. I want to know what you think. Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way, and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.